So this isn't news that came from Comic-Con. This is news that came out a little earlier, and it just flew under my radar, and I just now caught on to it. So I was going to give my thoughts on it. And that is Godzilla War for Humanity. This is the next Toho IDW comic for Godzilla. They are doing Godzilla Here Be Dragons, which I'm very excited to read and trade. I've heard nothing but really good things about that comic. But Godzilla War for Humanity is doing a lot of firsts. Well, firsts in a long time with these Godzilla comics. This is, now first and foremost, this comic just like how it sounds and how they're playing it out is straight up a Showa movie. Like, it is straight up Showa era, just utter ridiculousness, and I'm all for it. Like, Showa era isn't my favorite, excluding a few movies, but the Showa era, I know a lot of people that isn't their favorite era, but I know some people who think that is their favorite era of Godzilla. And let's be real, it does have some gems in there. I know a lot of people like to trash it because the tail end of that era is not good. But the thing of it is like, sometimes there's just good, that whole era influenced entire generations of Godzilla fans. So, yeah. Also, you're not cool for saying, oh, it was all dumb. And really, because you're saying the 54 movie was dumb? That's Showa era right there, buddy. And, don't be one of those guys who think Godzilla just needs to be dark and gritty. It doesn't. Not all the time, and this is a testament of it. This comic knows what it's going to be and knows what it's about. So what is this comic about anyway? Well, this comic in particular is about a professor trying to protect Godzilla and the other kaiju because he's discovered that there is a new monster that has appeared and is going to kill all life forms on here. And that is an entirely new kaiju, like a comic made-for-comic kaiju. That hasn't been seen since Matt Frank's era, Matt Frank and Chris Lowry era. We haven't seen that since the Chris Lowry, Matt Frank comic Rulers of Earth with the trilobites, and Megiddo, their queen. So we haven't really had an original comic kaiju in years. And what is this monster's name? Zoospora. Zoospora is a giant bacterial kaiju by the looks of it. Now, I don't know if this is from space or man-made. We don't know. So, basically, this scientist is trying to protect Godzilla and swayed humanity to light into protecting Godzilla so he can protect the human race and the other kaiju from Zoospora. Now, what's also interesting about this is that we have another first in here. And this is something I've never seen in any of the comics as of yet. And that is, Minya is going to be in this comic. That's right, Minya, the original son of Godzilla, is actually going to be in this IDW comic. Once again, further showcasing that this is going to be a full-on Showa-era film. In fact, not film, comic. And yeah, I'm kind of all for it. Minya, let's be real, Junior is the best of the sons of Godzilla. There's no doubt about that. But there's something about seeing Minya in comic form that's kind of exciting, really. I think that's really cool. And I also do like that rather than try to do another dark and gritty story, they just go, let's have fun with it. Let's just have fun with this comic and do some fun stuff. It's also going to be fun because I'm really hoping we get a fight between Hedorah and Zoospora. You know, this giant pollution kaiju versus a bacteria. And considering with some of the covers we do see Hedorah, it does look like that we may be getting Zoospora fighting Hedorah or teaming up with. We don't know. So, yeah, I'm very excited to see where they will go with this character. I'm very curious to see how this will play out. This just looks like a fun comic. That really is what it is. Is that it's just a fun comic, and I kind of like the fact that IDW is doing like some really like their comics with Godzilla have been very imaginative and very broad with their storytelling. Obviously, having Godzilla in the Age of Pirates. Even before that, you have Godzilla in Hell. You had him fighting the Greek gods. You're doing all of this, and Toho's just like, go ahead. Go ahead, it's fine. And yeah, of course, we had the Power Rangers crossover. And what about the Justice League? That's MonsterVerse. That's different. They don't have to do a lot with Toho to get clearance for that. But anyway, so you guys tell me in the comments below, what do you guys think of Godzilla War for Humanity? Are you guys excited? Are you guys not? Also, what do you think of Zoospora, this new villain, and Minya being in the comic too? Just comment below, let me know. Other than that, hope you all enjoyed this. I'm Mr. Multiverse. I'll see you next time in the Multiverse.